All right, fellas, I'm just making a quick recording here where Isaac Yunk was asking me about some D lineman stuff at the end of our contact day this week. I talked to him about Gavin Miller. So this is from the 2018 season, and again, like this defense, like probably won't ever be matched. Again, we were the best scoring defense in the state for 8-man and all that stuff. We had like studs everywhere. But the guy I was talking about, Gavin Miller, right here, number 53. You can watch Elijah a little bit too, but he's just so much bigger and stronger than everybody he went against. His technique didn't have to be as good, but if you're looking for like a technical guy, Gavin is your person where he worked hard in the off season and stuff. He'd work out with me and Coach Ball and all that stuff in the winters, and pushing sleds and sprinting and all sorts of stuff. But he had quickness. His push pull was really awesome. Had all these different moves in his tool bag that he could go into and just like crush people with. So every single game this season, he was dominant against everybody he went against. It was insane. But yeah, we're just going to watch this Gibraltar game. This is probably his, best game. Where even at the end of the game, the referee on our sideline was just like, Jesus, that 53 guy was just killing him. And this guy was a all-conference player as well. So we're just going to watch all the defensive plays that he is in, and you can kind of see. And this was our first year, 8-man. Actually, I think that's the second play, because his first play, he kind of does this is it. So this is the first play of the game on defense. You can see he takes that inside route, which I'm not a big fan of, but he could do stuff like that because he was so good, and this guy was so wide that we kind of gave him a two-way go for things. Again, just off the ball really fast. It has that nice rip. You can see that good finish. Okay, moving on to the next play. Or again, outside, he's always working his hands, getting his hands off of them and stuff. Next one in the series. Again, sick push-pull. Like when we go through it in practice all the time, and guys are like planting their feet and grabbing a guy and like, oh, I'm going to throw you. Like, no, that takes way too long, and nobody on our team is strong enough to do something like that. You see, he's going to have that strike, that shock. Hey, and then he's just going to give that little tug, go right by him. Guy even like tries to hold him, and still doesn't matter. Again, one more time. Boom. Right pass, gets pressure on the QB. He throws it up. Brett picks it. And next one here. They're optioning him. He does that inside route. And again, he's so fast that he makes the QB pitch it. And then he also pursues and gets out to that running back too. Awesome, awesome play. Like I said, does his job on the back end, making sure that the QB isn't keeping it. So again here, they're doing that read option. He's doing his job. He has the quarterback, so he is going to that quarterback. The rest of the guys take care of business. Again, nice little push-pull. We get a tip on it. Zimmerman takes it to the house. And he's down there to celebrate too. So like I said, nobody on this team has clearance to, do the rule-breaking stuff that Gavin does. Nobody has shown that yet, that they'd be able to do things like that and still make crazy amounts of plays. I think there's a lot of evidence that when we have our rule breakers that we give up a lot more yards than what we actually would. But good defensive play there. Again, Gavin's still at the bottom of our screen. They're doing that read, faking that jet, QB keeping it. Gavin's right there if they would hand it off to 11. And 11 was a all-state player this season. Again, working his way out there. Yeah, dips inside, which I'm, again, not a fan of. He's trying to make a play, but with our linebacker here, Hunter Stuller, he gets out there. He has that speed to make the play too. So pursuing from the backside, gets in on the play even though it's a pitch the opposite direction. And they're doing that read option again. He sees that the QB's empty-handed, so he just grabs the guy. Remember, he has that outside leverage because, hey, QB is mine. He takes care of that first. I mean, we're just driving the, Danny Collard here. He just drives the center back into the backfield, so that makes everything a lot easier. All right, another nice job getting pressure. QB rolling left. We're able to string that out, make him throw. And his push-pull doesn't work as well that time. Get into the play. He's working there. QB gets outside of him, but again, when you're looking, look at his hands. Look at this hand fighting that's going on. Even gets that chip. And look at this. This is all good stuff. Using his hands, getting off him. He's grabbing his wrists and twisting and getting him off. A lot of things that we try to work on in practice. And then when it comes to the game, a lot of times I just see guys just running into the person in front of them. Not using our hands, not using moves. Oh, God, that's so sick. Look at this. An all-conference player here. Push, pull, right by him. Push, pull, right by him. Look at that. Against an all-conference player. Gets him again. Push, pull, finishes with that rip. We got guys meeting in the backfield. Look at this. Where are you going to go if you're the QB? I think this is a 2-point conversion attempt where they took a kick to the house on us, unfortunately. All right. Nice play by the QB there. Decent blocking scheme. Started chipping our backside guy with the guy in motion. So we got Gavin at the top of the screen here. They're trying to option him. QB does this little fake. But we got guys pursuing from the backside to make the play. Even though he gets juked. Okay, quick passes. And just look at him work to get out there. Like the guy tries to hook him. Just steps away outside. Gavin's like, no, I'm not going to get tricked and just run inside and get blocked. I'm going to stretch out that play. Just becomes a bull rush. Getting out there. Getting those hands locked out. You can see the guy. He's just getting, he's on ice skates, getting walked back. Yeah, QB's throwing it up into coverage where at this point, like I think the game was pretty much over. We were up by like 3 or 4 scores or something like that. But yeah, trying this little screen, sniff that out. Jordan had an awesome read on there. We were waiting on this play like all day. Yeah, first play of the game, they ran this. They ran it again. We were ready for it both times. But looking at Gavin Miller here. Okay, getting right by him. I mean, the guard's releasing. But still, even if the guy was trying to block him, that's not happening. Little pitch pass. Not getting away from Elijah. So 54 is resorting to cutting because he has no chance at actually blocking him. Chipping him also. QB steps out. That's why everybody stops playing. Stepped out of bounds. But still, even though you've got a guard, you got a chip from the halfback, he's still working. He's still getting there. Still getting his hands off of him. Relentless. Again, getting his hands off. Ref throws that hold there. Again, beats him inside. Which, yes, a rule breaker. Now they're trying to run at Elijah, which isn't a winning business model. But yeah, holds him again. Gavin's just killing this guy. Look at this. Getting his hands off. You can see that whole twist. Yeah, just absolutely killing this kid. Looks like we missed the beginning of this play a little bit. There's the film guy. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to do a option where they're releasing, so they're letting Gavin go. So he's in the backfield even faster. We just got everybody there. Missed the tackle on the backside, but still we have so much speed, it's still a loss. So that's a thing that we can work on too. I'll try to pause it at the right moment here. Once we get to the level of the quarterback, so this kid's sticking on him, okay? Like actually like stays with him. And then once he gets to the level of the quarterback, he's not going to just keep running and getting deeper. He's going to spin back inside for that QB to step up. He's doing lots and lots of things right. Get out of here. Yeah, ripping right by that guy. You can see that good finish. he's in the backfield mesh. So nobody blocks him. We're going to watch this in slow motion. So he's reading Gavin. Okay, so he's kind of the read there is if he turns his hip in, QB's keeping it. Okay, so Gavin turns his hip in, still knowing, hey, I've got quarterback. And then hey, I'm still right here. QB tries to pitch it. He gets in on his arms, causes a fumble. Just an incredible play. Just absolutely insane. That's just the push move. little freshman Caden Varden in there falling down. Yeah, look at this. Just push. Throws him. Changing the play. Got all our coverages ready. I got lucky on that one. Yeah, watching Gavin Miller. Oh, my computer's going crazy. Well, whatever. Again, down by the goal line. Shrugging the guy off. Could have had the tackle in the backfield. I just couldn't finish. But we're getting rotational guys in there. We got Caden Varden. We got Ethan Fleischman in there. Stuff like that. So, yeah, we have him down at like the 1 yard line. I think we fumbled it or something like that. But yeah, getting that QB. Getting in on the play again. And you got 54 trying to block him out. Gets rid of him. Gets in on the tackle. Even though we're up by multiple scores at this point, still working, still getting after it. Still doing good things. Still crushing his guy. And look at this. Just up and under. Trying to read him again. Which, again, he does his job. He goes for that quarterback. We had guys there for 11. They couldn't get 11 the ball, like throwing it, so they just started handing it off to him in the second half. Because we were just blanketing him. Yeah, just going right by the guy. Again, just right by him. Look at that. Then we got Ethan Fleischman, rotational guy, just killing Homunculus too. And Ethan Fleischman didn't play football, came out his senior year. Yeah, then we're getting more young guys in there. Got a young Noah Lucas, I think a sophomore. Again, we're still playing, still beating guys. Giraffe in there as a sophomore. But I think we get the idea here. I mean, I think this might have been the last defensive play anyway. But, hopefully this helps you guys out a little bit, kind of understanding, what we're talking about, and you can actually see, hey, somebody who actually uses moves and they're, like, crushing everybody, and, like, with Gavin and Elijah, I truly felt like during this season they were, like, 2 top 10 8-man defensive linemen in the state. And we had, 2 of them on our team. Just every single game, it was a mismatch, and they would just kill their guards or tight ends or whatever every single time. Where it makes planning defense a lot easier when you know, hey, these 2 guys are going to win almost always. And for a lot of these guys on the field, it was the same way of like, oh, he's going to win that matchup almost always, which goes into why we were so successful as a team, but also on defense. So if you got any questions or anything, please let me know. Love talking football. So hopefully this helps you out.